Hi everybody, Pat, Website Marketing. Welcome to my new Skype group, Making Dollars and Cents. I'm new to this recording stuff. I keep having a tendency to look over to the left of um, my image over there. I don't even know if it's recording. I keep looking around the screen. It's going to be a lot easier for me to explain how I like this site to work. First off, I know the first thing I want to encourage everybody to do is to please start using your video on your Skype. That video is going to be the beginning, if you haven't started already, to something that is very important for your marketing efforts. There are so many of us out there. Just reading doesn't do it. There are so many names, so many companies. They all sound the same after a while. And the only way you're going to stick out is if you start showing your face. Now, this is a really casual group. It's, basically we work at home, we get out of bed, have a cup of coffee, keep our pajamas on or a t-shirt, whatever we wear. If you think I'm going to get out of bed and get all dressed up just to talk to you guys, that's not going to happen. And I want y'all to feel that way too. I've noticed that a lot of other people, they have their kids in the background throwing around furniture and all kind of things, and that, no, I couldn't handle. But you need to be able to feel comfortable. I have the ability right now to do groups of 6 on a call. It's good practice for you. It's good to help other people that are going to be on this site that, some of them, like anything else, some of them are going to like you and some of them aren't. More than likely they will, but they'll remember you, and that's what you need in this business. You need to stand up above the crowd. There needs to be, not only a face, but there needs to be a video of some sort. Keeps them more occupied. I know personally I don't like to read. So it's great practice. Come as you are. I got a little bit made up for this, just a little bit, because I knew a lot of people might see it. But, when we're in our own group, like I said, we're in this group, firstly, to share about all kinds of our internet marketing experiences, questions. The only dumb questions are the ones that aren't asked. We can talk about what kind of things we're working on, and what kind of companies we're working with. Just don't say the name. We'll get to the rest of that part in a little bit. Just with the video part, start in the habit of using it. It's going to help people remember you. I'm going to be bringing people on the site and inviting them, more and more people, through the different Facebook and social groups. Many of them may be interested in you. As well, I hope to send out invitations to some of the people you might see it very often that are well known in the industry, that have been successful. Invite them on as helpers. Stop in when you can. If somebody needs help or an expert opinion, they're there. They might have the name expert, or good at ads, or help with such and such, whatever it might be. So you're going to get some exposure. This is the best place to do it. Like I said, no way am I going to get out of bed, turn on the computer, and before I do that, get all dressed up. And I see a lot as I scoot around the net of people using their video and throwing pillows up in the air and being all kinds of cracky crazy. But we are going to, I want this group to be something, life's not all about work. All work and no play made Jack a dull boy, or something like that. If we are too busy, wrapped up 18 hours a day, like I am often, too often, we lose touch with the rest of our life. We have to find a balance. So in this group, it's okay to talk about meditations, having a bad day. Some groups don't want negatives, only positives. Well, our days are not necessarily all positive. We have a lot of negatives. You can complain to an extent. I'm sick and tired of, seeing all these mansions and boats, all these ClickBank numbers, or whatever. So, like I said, you can talk about what you're working on. I really don't get this. I really don't get that. I'm working with this kind of company or that kind of company. I was up all night. I didn't get done what I need to get done. And then sharing things of interest. I know for myself, if Skype allows me to, I would like, except I have a few really rough days. I have surgery coming up in a couple of days and on my eyes, and I have a lot of work to get done prior to that, so the timing's not real good here for me. That's why I'm not putting out what I would have liked to start this group, and I'm running so late with it. But I know you guys can carry on without me until I can be able to see again and do what I need to do. So, keep the discussion flowing, share a lot. It's just like your face. People are going to remember what you said. Don't be afraid of saying the wrong thing. Did you ever look at the television? They actually have actors and actresses that aren't beautiful, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. They have ordinary ones, fat ones, ugly ones, all kind of ones. So, we've got all kind of ones too, and they have fat ones that everybody loves and thin ones that everybody hates. So get used to getting your face out there. It's a good chance to try and get used to what's out there. I don't know how the heck to use the software I'm using right now. I don't even know if it's going to come out. But do use your cam. That's what Skype's all about. And it'll help you in the end with your marketing. And do get used to seeing sharing so people see your name, so you can brand yourself, so that and with your picture, hopefully on your profile pictures at all the social networks and so on, try to put your own photograph instead of a picture of a mountain or something like that, so people get used to seeing your face, your name. They get to know you, they remember you, and as time goes on, that's going to play a very important role if you did it right as soon as possible. Okay, let's see, what else did I have here that I wanted to go over. Oh, as I said, I'm going to be sharing some meditations, some photographs. There's a lot of things I can share. I have the ability to share now that I can only share if somebody else is online at the same time, which is really frustrating. There's a lot I can share. I can share videos live. Other things, I could do screen captures, but I need someone else that has their cam on as well to work any of the features that I have. All right, what else did I need to talk about here? Because I'll forget. Okay. A lot of people, I think, might be interested in this. Most of the groups that are out there on Skype and chat or forum. Hey, and by the way, you don't want to put your picture out there. Go on and chat. Go on a forum. Watch a webinar. Again, that's what Skype's about, is this video stuff. A lot of people, a lot of groups, a lot of Skype groups and regular groups, forums, they're about a specific business. I'm going to come right out and say it, whether it be Zeek, whether it be, goodness knows, there's just, that just was the first one that came to my mind. Hundreds of thousands of them. But the sites are usually dedicated just to one. Now, as I said, I am going to allow people to post, started to say, some of their bizz opps on a trial basis to see how it goes. I want y'all, with everything, all of this, use your own discretion. Even in sharing, I said share a lot. Let your name be seen a lot so it's remembered. I'm not good at remembering names or faces, so you realize we've got to do this good because we have a lot of people that have to remember us. Okay. What I'd like to suggest or try, give people an opportunity to get the word out about their individual bizz opps, because we are going to put this as a general internet marketing site, because many of us have more than one bizz op, so and more than one kind of bizz op, and which brings in different kinds of marketing and ways to do it. So I think it might be beneficial. Normally, links are not links to one of the, any affiliate links or to any website or anything are not normally allowed out on the main portion of the Skype board. However, I'm going to try and see what happens if we do, say everybody is allowed up to 2 per week. Of course, you could put more in the private message area, but right out on the main board, just in case someone is not a contact of yours, they still see it. When I say use your own discretion with the sharing, I'm bad at this. I'll take up a whole page. I had to be reminded of that a lot in the beginning. Give other people a chance to answer you or to share. They might be in the middle of a drastic problem with a deadline, so, try to keep it short and then get back in there, but keep it active. People don't see people sharing. They go there, the room is dead. Some of us have a lot of experience with it being dead for a couple days. It used to be live as heck, and I want this room to be that way. But use your discretion. Don't tie up, a couple pages or even a half a page. Try to keep it to maybe a couple paragraphs at most, and you can come back after give somebody a chance or a couple of people to respond to you, or just stop in and say, hey, good morning. Again, they're seeing your name every day, at least once a day, even if you have nothing to share. Hopefully you can share. Now you can share links, if you find a meditation or something motivational, you can share that with the group. I wouldn't consider that as a bizz up link. If you find an article about marketing, or someone offering free classes or something like that, and you'd like to put out, say what it is. This is a link for something in general, not a specific product. Someone that does training on video marketing or whatever it might be, or this is an article about the economy and people working at home. Those kind of links you could put out there all the time. Again, for those to see that aren't necessarily a contact of yours. Now with these ad links, the 2 per week, your own discretion, this is not an ad site, but I'd like to give everybody an opportunity. So space it out. 2 a week. Try to maybe put one on one day and one on another day, and certainly keep an eye on it. I would hate to see a whole page just filled with everybody decides to throw their bizz up links out there in one day. And that's all you see, and there's no discussion whatsoever. Use your own discretion. Your links will be more noticeable if they are by themselves. And then, if someone is interested, they click on your link, your ad link, they like what they see, they want to discuss it with you, they want to ask you some questions, then, if they're not a contact, they can request that, a contact request. If they are, you can ask them, see me, private message me, and we will discuss. Or I have left a message for you as well. They'll see lights along the left side of their screen to see if somebody has left them a message. Or they may, like I said, they may say, I just messaged you about that. And then in the back, you're free to do what you want, discuss with you whatever you want. But back room, front room, be nice to everybody. No pulling hair, none of that. If you don't like something, be nice about it. Everybody has bad days, and no one's perfect. So there's good and bad ways to handle some of that. And don't embarrass anybody. Okay, and that's the ad links. As I said, okay, let me tell you about the progression of the group. Initially, the first, say, 15 of you that are going to be included in this group, that I'm going to put over this evening. It's already after 12 midnight, so I didn't make my deadline. I had a lot of computer problems all weekend. And I have class to start tomorrow. Okay, what was I going to say about okay. First 15 or 20 of you are going to be people that you haven't maybe seen in the room, in the room where we all came from, in the 1X in Tiegelmann's room. That's where most of you is where I met you. A lot of you were there a year and a half ago. Well, no, a little over a year. And maybe you come in and visit and take a peek to see what we're up to, and maybe you never come back. Some of us do come back to see what's going on and who's around. A lot, I see them on there, but I don't think that they come and see us. I'm not sure. But the ones that do, like I said, it will be kind of like a alumni or a reunion or something like that. Until I get out to putting invitations when I'm able to see again, putting out some invitations to some of the social networks that are good ones that would be applicable to us. And some of those people from those groups will be coming sharing with us live with video because they're not afraid. Some of their talents, their expertise, their advice, and stuff like that. So, this is a little opportunity for probably the next few days until I could get more invitations out and expand who all comes to this group, and I hope it'll grow with all kinds of varieties of people. So you'll have a lot of good personal contact with people that are some pretty high up there. You might get to know somebody rich that wants to do a one-on-one with you, that took a particular liking to you or something about you, like they stumble on a movie star and working in a restaurant or something like that. You never know. The more people that you're around, the better off you'll be seen and stand above the crowd. Okay, did I forget anything? The two links, like I said, I'm going to try that, and as long as everybody does that right, we keep it at 2. We might increase it. I don't think so, because we always do have the back room. The outside is giving you an opportunity for people you're not connected with. And I think that's about it. This is not at all the way I wanted to present it. I've never used this program before. I know I have a lot to share with you, and believe me, this is probably the best you're ever going to see me. I keep my hair tied up. I shouldn't wear makeup because of my eyes. I dress all ragged down because I get up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, grab my coffee, and just get right on the computer and get working from this to that to that to this. And last year, in a few months, I spent 5,000 hours. So, I go through quite a bit of material. So that day starts at 4 o'clock, and you're not going to see me looking bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I'll be bags under my eyes. My eyes will be sewn shut, actually, in a couple days. But maybe I'll be more beautiful after that. Who knows? But that's about it. Like I said, I wanted to do a whole lot more. I don't even know if this is recording or how it's going to come out. And I will stop in no matter what, a few times a day, but it's going to be brief. My schedule's going to be, well, it always is. I started at 4 this morning, and it's almost 12:30, and I'll be up again in a few hours. That is not good. Get burnout. It's going to reflect your work. It's going to reflect your ability to focus. It's going to affect everything. That's why I want this room to be mostly internet marketing, but you can talk about something even positive. It doesn't have to be you had a bad night. You could talk about something positive that happened, or something you're working on, or you joined the gym or something like that. Get that balance in your life. That's something I try to do every day, because you're going to mess up, you're going to burn out, and you're going to really perform badly. So that's why I want the site to be, that's why it says dollars and cents, and I don't mean that like pennies. I mean, use some sense in this marketing. Be yourself all the time. Yourself is the best, because that's who you really are, and people can tell. They really can. If you seem like an honest person, and somebody that they'd like to know or to work with, or perhaps have on their team or as a team leader. It all works. It'll work. Like I said, guys, I'm going to hang up. It's getting late. I don't know if this is going to film. If not, I will try to use a different program. I have a ton of software that I download all the time. Never have the time to learn how to use most of it, as well as books on every topic, DVDs, CDs, all downloaded, ebooks, EVDs, everything. They're all still zipped, a lot of them. I could never read that much or watch that much in the entire life. Very good material, which I will be giving out when my site, my blog site, Making Dollars and Cents, comes out. It's going to take a while, but I probably will allow you guys. It's my first blog. I want it to be, I'm a perfectionist. That's what takes me a lot of time too. And I have a learning curve on all this new software and you know, things that I've never done before all the time. I'm always wanting to try something new and better. But as I build, I want to build a kind of, well, I was going to call it like a one-stop site. You know, there's everything there for somebody to do. The only thing I can't think of how to do is serve popcorn. Things that people enjoy, a place people want to go back to. They don't necessarily have to spend articles on different categories. Yeah, and then followed by that, you know, maybe some reviews. Then you may see some products that relate to, if it's a health and fitness category, if it's this or that. But I want you guys to be able to go to, whoever goes there, to be able to go to do whatever they want for that period of time to unwind. They might not want to shop, that's fine. But I want to have auctions, classified ads, contests all the time, best video, best photo, win money, free books, free CDs, free DVDs, master reseller rights, private label, JB, you know, opportunities, all kind of stuff. What I was getting back to, because I get off track, and then for the main time I'm going to go. I think what I might do with that site is I'm probably going to start building it after I can see again. I'm going to do one eye, and then maybe the following week do the other eye, or 2 weeks later, and my eyes will be bruised for a really long time. So if I'm on this screen, nobody should be shy about going on the screen. But even if I only get a paragraph done, my site, you know, then I thought about, no, Main Street, you know, I'm all through, you know, I was going to call it a mall. Then I said, no, I like the Main Street idea, you know, put business back on Main Street to the little guy. I don't know, but it is going to be about making dollars the sensible way. And there's going to be a lot of parts and facets to it that I honestly don't know. I mean, you could go watch a movie. You could, like I said, I just haven't figured out how to serve food. Do whatever you want there. But as I grow it, instead of waiting until it's complete, I may publish it as I go along, because it's probably going to take me quite some time. Because I am starting in a new biz op that should have started a week ago, and that I am extremely excited about. I think I might finally really have gotten into something wonderful. But I want to give it 100%. I don't want to spread myself too thin, and I did too much of that last year. I joined everything I saw like a kid in a candy store, and I knew a little bit about a lot of things, and therefore I wasn't, and put too little time in every single thing I joined, and so therefore I was not able to be successful, really successful. And this time, this program has so much opportunity as long as I follow what they tell me, and I plan on giving them 110%, and doing everything to the book, and I think there's a large opportunity, but we'll get to that sometime. In any event, all of you have a good evening. Now I might as well say good morning to you. Some of you are on the other side of the country or the world, and it's, you know, a different time, and I know that. And Stephen Connell, I know you're off from me. Louise, I haven't gotten to send something to you if you haven't seen about it or whatever. There's a lot of you I haven't gotten to yet, so you're going to be I know you guys are going to keep it together, though. Y'all know how to talk. It'd be good for y'all to get together. And as I said, I will stop in a few times a day, except for, of course, the day or two after surgery and of surgery, and see how everything's going. Make sure everybody's sharing, and see if anybody's starting to use their video. I do have a lot to say about Skype. Actually, this saves me from an awful lot of type. I have mostly metal in my back, back of my neck and my lower back, and I have no feeling in these three fingers and these three fingers, so they're like typing with wood. And just like I talk a lot, I type a lot. That's maybe why I might be good for blogging. It's more like rambling. But this video thing, at least it keeps me from having to do all that typing. So, good luck to you all. I'll see you in the morning. And like I said, I won't be looking. I don't look that great right now, but you ain't seen nothing yet. But I have a lot of surprises for you guys. Enjoy. Good night.